Welcome back. Oh, stop it, you people. Stop it. All right. Will Hollywood learn what it means to get replaced by machines? Tinseltown goes on strike, so they won't be replaced by lookalikes. SAG-AFTRA. That's a great name. There's a joke in there about Joy Behar. But I'm going to let it pass. The labor union representing actors announced yesterday that they're going on strike. Luckily, the videos I'm shooting in Tijuana are non-union. But they now join the writers' union, which has been on strike since May, and writers are so broke now they have to steal Adderall from middle schoolers. It's the first time since 1960 that actors and writers joined forces to shut down Hollywood. So what's driving this? Well, there's no standard in how people are paid when their content is licensed to streaming services, which reminds me I need to ask Hemmer again for his Netflix password. I think it's Hot Buns 300. Another major issue is how studios might use AI to replace human workers, or even non-human workers. Her Native American name is SAG-AFTRA. It's close. Writers fear it could be used to generate scripts that are just as crappy as theirs. Actors worry about their likeness being copied and sold without compensation. The Alliance of Motion Picture and TV Producers even reportedly proposed background actors having their likenesses scanned. They get paid once, and then the company gets to use it forever for free. Yeah, it's actually not a new idea. Kilmeade's been appearing on Fox and Friends that way for years. Yeah. Where's he from again?
Massapequa.
Yeah, so we found out he's not the serial killer. But on the bright side, thousands of Hollywood actors will now have more time to take your order. Oh. Carly, you know what's great about what we do for a living? And by we really mean me.
Okay.
We are irreplaceable, right? Actors, you're just reading lines. That's replaceable. That's why they should be scared. What do you think about
Yeah, because you have personality and pizzazz. And
Thank
a robot
you.
could never take that from you.
Yeah.
I think it's really cute that you and Bill Hemmer share a Netflix password. I didn't know that.
That's not all we share.
That's adorable. So I actually just watched The Matrix for the first time this week. And I think it's interesting that the one industry that showed us what the robot takeover could look like could be the first industry taken over by robots.
Yes.
And what they are suggesting is pretty wild, that background actors could be scanned and then an AI copy of them could be used in all the scenes. And I actually could see why studios would like this, because I used to audition to be a background and commercial actor, and it's always the same thing. You walk into a big room, and it's me and 250 other women that look exactly like me, and then there's a casting director that spends all day long just being like, deliver the line, deliver the... So this would save a lot of time and a lot of money, although I am a no-go on the AI. I want to live in the real world, and I think the actors should keep their jobs.
Now, when you were, did you ever run into weirdo casting agents that wanted more?
No, and I never booked a job either.
Oh, okay.
Not a single one. It was very unsuccessful.
Wow. Boy, you must have been one of the shorter people there. Because she's really tall. You wouldn't know she's sitting down, but she's extremely tall.
Yeah.
So tall that when I raise my hand, you can't see my hand. Hotep, do you have sympathy for, I'm putting my hand down. Do you have sympathy for Hollywood? I kind of feel bad for them, but at the same time, it's like you had plenty of warning.
I don't feel bad for them. There's a lot to unpack here. Okay, so first of all, I'm a partner in an AI company, so I have some background in this. And to me, people have artificial intelligence. Especially these people, it's showing that they don't exactly understand how this works.
Yeah.
It's like when the teacher said you had an open notebook test, but you decided not to bring your notebook to the test.
Right.
Like, if AI is going to write the script, why didn't you just say, hey guys, let's get together and have AI write the script?
Yes.
And we could still get paid. Like,
yeah.
you know, so AI should be, it should be an aid. It should be something that helps you. It's not something that's going to replace you. And what I always say is the infiniteness of human consciousness is more infinite than the machine. The machine is learning from us. So without our creativity and the infiniteness of our creativity, the machine can only raise its level to us. So the fact that they're afraid of the machine is basically opening up room for them to be replaced by the machine. Because who's going to write the scripts if you're not there? The machine's going to write the scripts.
So fear says that they're scared because they have a right to be scared. But can AI actually learn, also surpass the human intelligence, or will they actually learn our own stupidity?
Well, it's definitely learning our stupidity.
Yeah.
It can never surpass us. The AI can never. Only thing it do is just do calculations faster than us, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be good at math. It's going to be good at science. But computers have always been better than us at that stuff. But with AI, I just look at it like a tool to make humans do their job better, faster.
Yeah.
So if I was in charge of the union and everybody was like, "Hey, we're going to strike," I'm like, "It's a pretty bad idea. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do all of you guys' jobs with the AI."
Right.
You know.
There you
So
go.
I think you just sit down and learn how to write AI prompts.
AI, Kat, could be our slave. I thought the face that I made was very interesting.
It made me a little uncomfortable.
Yes.
I looked away pretty quickly.
I try that at airport bars, and it doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's certain things it could do for us. I don't think this would ever be able to completely replace humans being in movies or humans being in TV shows, because part of the reason that people like watching movies or like movie stars or people on TV is that they're human beings. And they like to either really like them or to really hate them.
Right.
They like to project a lot of their own onto a stranger they see on TV. I see you guys, by the way, some of you out there.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to do that with the robot. So I think that it won't really take off. Doing the background actor, I mean, it's creepy and it's weird and it's greedy, but I think ultimately our own creepiness as humans that seeks that out in strangers, I think that'll win out in the end.
That's true. I think human beings are strange animals. I don't think there could be an AI Jim Florentine.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
But look, I'm in a SAG-AFTRA union, so.
Yeah. Are you on strike?
Well, if my jokes bombed tonight, I couldn't write any.
When you write a joke, do you then look in the mirror and call yourself a scab?
I did this morning. I'm crossing the picket line.
Yes.
I can't believe it. No, I'm a fan because I work on this show on Comedy Central called Crank Anchors. So they're all on strike now because the actors are out. I mean, I make prank phone calls, so am I really an actor? Yeah, I'm really not, but technically I guess I am. So I'm on strike because I can't, you know.
You are the Rosa Parks of prank phone callers. I don't know if that makes sense, but
I'm trying to figure out.
Because you're on strike, but you're like a protester. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure that was racist.
Yeah, it might have been.
No, I'm trying to figure out how my.
That's a good title for a segment. Pretty sure this might be racist.
Might be.
But it does hurt the background actors because you get like $100 to $200 a day. I used to do that back in the day, and you can make money doing that, jumping from set to set. I would never stay the whole time with the background because you're there for like 12 to 14 hours.
Yeah.
So I would just go with a friend. Me and my friend would go, and then he would just sign me out. I'd stay for like an hour, and I'd take the subway back. I'm like, I'm not hanging. And then he would sign me out, and I would get paid. So.
Wow, what a secret little life.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand there for 14 hours, but they're going to wipe all that out.
Yeah.
And then it affects the people, the wardrobe people that have to dress the background actors. So a lot of people are going to lose their job.
That's right. You don't have to dress up AI.
But you know what? If you can write a better script in a computer, that you should be able to. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's great. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Wow, you really are on strike.
I told you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.